Hi, it's Anne. Today I want to show you a quick and easy way to make a tassel if you are busy with crafts and you want to put the tassel onto something. So you start with a little piece of string. You can make it about 15 centimeters long or a little bit longer. It depends on if you want to put maybe a little bit of beads in there or whatever. I like to give myself some room to work with. This has fallen out there, but it will still work. Let me just put it down that I can start showing you what I'm doing now. I'm taking it in my hand like this. I grip the one piece in my thumb and I put the other piece at the top of these two fingers. Then I make my, it depends how large your hand is. If you want a larger tassel than this, you need to make a cardboard that you can wrap it around a cardboard. So I'm just making it about the length that I'm going to use. Just take that out of the way. And then I'm starting, that slipped just a moment. Let me just put this down. And then I'm going to start to wrap this around my fingers. Now you can decide how many times you want to go. You can decide if you want a thick tassel or a thin one. I prefer the long thin ones. I don't like a short fat one. So you just go around. I just eyeball it, you know. You can even count it if you like, and if you want to make the same size every time, I don't mind too much. So you just go around and go around and go around. As I said, you can decide how many times you want to go around, how thick you want your tassel. For this, I think it's enough for me now. So I'm just going to go a few times more. And then I'm going to snip it off. I'm going to take this one that I had here. I'm just going to take it off my fingers slightly. Lie it down. And then you can make a knot, double knot, or how many times you like. Just pull it as much as you can. You can go 3 or 4 times. I like to always go one more for just to be secure. And you can actually see I could have made this a little bit longer. Now you've got it like this. So you can just pull it a bit slightly like that, put it down. Just remember that piece on top. You just see this piece on top and this piece that you put around here. You must make sure that it doesn't break easily. So if you make this out of wool, your tassel, I would prefer it to use a stronger yarn than the wool. So now you can even decide how big you want that. So I'm going to go for that size. Just pinning it down a little bit. And then I'm just going to pull it tight. And then I turn it over. And do the same on the other side. If you really want, if it's going to be used a lot, I would suggest that you maybe make this a little bit longer after you've knotted it. Take a needle and go through like that and knot it again. Mine is just going to be purely for decoration, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So there you've got it, and I'm just going to knot it. As I said, I make 2 knots just to be safe. And then you can take it in your hand. Make sure you've got that little loop there that your finger were in. So you can just put it in your scissor and just snip it. And then if you like, I like to do it if it's up to you. If you don't want to do this step, you don't need to. I just like to go and make sure, I forgot to snip that one. Just make sure it's almost the same. You can trim it like that, or you can just trim it straight. I don't really mind. And there you've got your tassel. I haven't trimmed this one yet, but it doesn't matter now. So I just want to show you, if you maybe want to put a bead on top or something like that. It's very easy and very simple. You can maybe take a bead like this, or a round one, or maybe even one that looks like this little pipe. Whatever ones that looks like this, it doesn't really matter. I've got all these type of beads here. So you can maybe just take a needle. I'm just going to try and drop it in there. There you go. And then you can maybe, if you really like, you can put in another bead. Let me just see if I've got all these ones. I will need to go and maybe get a needle. Okay, and there you've got it. You can decide. You can even put colored beads on top, maybe, or gold ones, or blue ones, or red ones. You can even put different colors of string with one another. That can also look very nice. But this is how you make a basic tassel. You don't need to put in a few beads, but I like to do it. You can even take another piece of your yarn, or this, string a few small beads around this and just secure it, or anything. But yeah, it looks pretty nice and I like it. So I will see you next time. If you liked it, please like, and if you want to subscribe, I would be honored. And if you like it, I will definitely see you next time, and have a lovely day.